CQD, CQD. Situation critical. Situation critical. Is that what he says?
Maybe, yeah.
I think so.
I can't remember.
Like that. Anyway, Joy, tell them what we saw.
We saw do 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 do.
What music is that?
Do, do. I was doing the horns.
Oh, I would have went with dun 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 dun. Want to try it again with that?
No, I'm okay.
Well, missed opportunity. I was like, what is that? Anyway, we did. Of course, we had to catch New York City since it's Encores. Titanic. There was no way we were gonna miss that.
Can you imagine they did this without a boat on the cover? It's just people's shadows in the water, and I guess Titanic is supposed to be a boat. Have you noticed there's no actual boat?
This is the iceberg.
Uh-huh.
I was guessing this is like their reflections from the boat.
No, I just
like
thought
sitting in the boat.
I just thought they were in the water.
I don't know. Maybe.
Who knows? Anyway,
I don't know. You guys know about Titanic the musical, right? I don't know if did we talk about Titanic a lot?
I don't
know. But like this is like a show we used to listen to in like high school. And like I don't know, I never thought I'd be able to see it live. It didn't seem like something that would make its way back to the stage again. I mean, I guess if I thought we saw it, I guess it would be like maybe like regional, like community, or like school or something, like like something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd see it on like the main stage.
And we're so bad at seeing regional stuff,
right? So like, yeah. So I mean, when it was announced last year that the Encores was going to Titanic, we were so excited, and then
we were like, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, and then also that same summer, the UK tour was doing Titanic, and they actually filmed that live. So we actually saw that in the movie theaters, and we were like, great, this is going to hold us over until next June, basically, when Titanic comes. And it did, because we've been watching it.
Yeah. We saw it in the fall.
Was it the fall? I thought it was summertime.
It was summer?
I could swear it was summertime. I could be wrong. I was going to check Instagram and see when I posted it, but now I'm using the phone. So, well, just take our word for it. It's been holding us down until Encores came. And let me tell you, the Encores cast is, I mean, you have Jose Lana, you have Chuck Cooper, Lily Cooper, the brother Eddie Cooper. I mean, there's Emily Kawachu, our last Christine Daae on Broadway. Ali Ewoldt was in the ensemble. Drew Galen,
Ramin Karimlin,
Judy
Kuhn, Jose Lana, Bonnie Milligan,
like, do you hear these
Brandon
names?
Uranowitz, Chip Zien.
I mean,
and a lot of other people.
The cast is stacked. I mean, if you're a theater person, you're going to be able to point to somebody whose performance you know of or seen or listen to. Like, it's covering everybody, basically. And it was so good. I mean, the best thing about Titanic is the orchestrations to like me. So with that, like, I know I like that about Encores, the orchestra. Like, I'm thinking about Into the Woods and stuff.
They usually do shows that have really good music. You know what it is? It's because they choose older shows, and they focus more on the music.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna change. I mean, this is Encore's 30th anniversary. So
yeah, 30 years.
Yeah, I feel like what was the shows that we're gonna start getting are gonna start to look more contemporary soon. Like within like the next 10 years or so, we're definitely gonna be like Sideshow. Like, you know what I mean? Like shows like that.
I feel like they could do Sideshow now, honestly.
I wouldn't hate it, to be honest. I'm just saying, like, the shows like they're gonna Encores presents David Hansen or something, like
Encores presents Waitress. We're gonna be like 70 years old. Like, oh my god.
We saw Sarah Bareilles like 7 times. I don't know how many times we saw Sarah.
A bit.
Maybe like 4,
2, 3.
No, the first time we saw her was with Gavin.
Gavin.
And then we saw her again. And then we saw her again.
2.0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 times.
Maybe 3 times. Yeah.
Anyway. Out of the 12.
Oh my God, I actually love that idea of like us being like 70 years old at Encores and the waitress is playing. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, but back to Titanic. Sorry. Yeah, it was just I just love the music to that show. It's so beautiful. It's a good story. It's so good.
And yeah, and this is like, so Titanic is not based. Well, yeah, I guess. No, it's not based off the movie, although the movie and the Broadway show did come out the same year. But it's based off of the ship Titanic, who tragically struck an iceberg and sunk, killing many aboard. I mean, it's probably one of like the biggest
maritime disasters.
Yeah, like when you think of disasters, the Titanic comes to mind, like its impact, right? And then also I think the movie kind of boosted it too. Maybe I feel like if the movie didn't come out, people might not be as like about Titanic.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although it was a really big disaster, for, that had a lot of like, I mean, it killed a lot of people. I mean, a lot of like New York's old money was on the Titanic when it
killed a lot of rich people.
Yeah, I think that's what it mainly was.
A lot of famous people,
the railroad guys, the Macy's people. I mean,
yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, it's not funny, but yeah, a lot of folks went down. So yeah, and it follows. I mean, they use historical figures like real people within the show, but then also a lot of the characters are made up. The 3 Kates, like the 3 Kates. I mean, there probably were 3 Kates on the Titanic. I'm sure there were plenty of Kates on the Titanic, but we follow 3 Kates in particular. Well, one more or less, really, who has like the media story.
You pretty much follow everyone in every class on the ship. First class, second class, and then third class, and then the people who work for White Star Line.
Yeah, so like the true to life people are the people who were the officers basically on the ship, the captain, blah blah blah, Murdoch. Those are real people, and the first class people, most of them.
Yeah, the Astors.
Guggenheim. They're obviously were real people and Party. I love that. And then I guess the second class citizens and the third class citizens are the fictional characters. But let me tell you, they provide such a great story for us to follow. Ramin Karimloo plays Barrett Stoker the Majestic, right? He's on the Titanic. So horrible for him to jump ship like that, and then now look at him. And he has one of my absolute favorite songs in the whole show. When I heard it was gonna be Ramin Karimloo, I was like, "Oh my God, I can hear how
exactly
it's gonna sound. It's gonna be so romantic. I'm just gonna be like swoony tunes over it." Which is he sings well, he has like 2 that he sings. Well, I think my favorite song that he sings is a duet. Is a duet with I'm blanking on his name now. He was a real person. Bride. Limited. Yeah. What was that? What were we talking about? Music. I don't know. But the performances, everybody was just
it's such an ensemble show.
It is. Like I can't even everyone just did what they needed to do. And it's encore, so it's not like a full set. It's not very visually
more concert-y
appealing.
This is one of the more concerts
that we've seen lately.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking. I mean, what was it? Once Upon a Mattress, they had those books. They had books too. But in Titanic,
they had quite a bit of set though for Once Upon a Mattress.
It was more busier. Yeah, that way. Yeah, Titanic, they didn't really have much in the way of props or anything. Actually, if I have one, what's it called?
You have a gripe?
Yeah, gripe with the production is that I didn't like their costumes.
Oh yeah,
their costumes. they were not time accurate to me. It just looked a little bit. It was giving community theater a little bit. Ooh, I hate to say it. Ooh, that sounds so mean. I don't want to say it, but like the costuming really did not reflect like the times to me. I think it took me a little bit out.
That time period is so hard to get clothing for too, and I guess then they didn't want to actually have a whole bunch of costumes made.
I know. I feel like they should have either just went for it or everybody should have been in like black, like concert, like wear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And if you're first class, you put the pearl necklace on or something, or you get like a little something. And if you're like third class, you get like a little ratty something to go over it. And then the guys change their hats. I feel like that's what they should have worn. The costuming kind of, I don't want to say it blew mine, but I was like, meh. But everything else was great. Also, while we were there, we saw Fernell, what's his name? Hogan from Kimberly at Kimville. This time, when he's one of the kids. But he played Martin, I think. Yeah, suspenders. He was there, and Joy, you said he was one of the
associate
choreographers,
I think. Yeah,
which was like, oh, interesting. Yeah, we saw him. He was like in our like section. He was a little bit further down, and we were like, oh. And then actually, when we noticed him, somebody else noticed him, and they were close enough to actually like say something to him. And he was like, so that was cool. The choreography was pretty minimal. I mean, there's like a dance song that's literally like it's written in the song, like they're learning the latest craze. Yeah, like ragtime, basically. And
that was funny. That was a good highlight for Bonnie.
It wasn't it? She was great. She was a great Alice, by the way. She plays Alice, who the role previously was Victoria Clark's, and Joy and I watched this religiously. Victoria Clark's at the Tonys.
Alice Bean.
Yeah. What did I say?
No,
oh, yeah. Because and this is just like if you just listen to the cast recording, like just to hear Victoria, because she sings so fast. Her name is Madeline. She's 3 years old. In 29 years, her senior, and it's like so comedic, but like. And oh my God! So the fact that she passed the baton to Bonnie was so great because Bonnie is also very like comedic, and then Drew Galick was her husband, and he's also Edgar. I was like, I don't know what I was expecting his Edgar to be, but like it had so much more like physical comedy than I used to. I mean, I don't have a lot of reference of visually seeing Titanic, so I can't be like
Yeah,
but he was just like when he came out, he was like. Like, and I was like, they were a good match together. And then Emily Kawachis just sounded like an angel, but she always does. Were you expecting anything less?
No, I was not.
She plays Caroline. Is her name Caroline? Yeah,
Caroline.
Yeah, and she's basically she grew up in a first class family where she was traveling with her family or marry the person her family would have wanted her to. She would have been traveling as a first class passenger on the Titanic, but she left to get eloped to her fiance, who is he's a journalist, right? He's a journalist, and his father's like a shop.
Yeah, he owns a shop.
Yeah, owned the shop. Like that's so they're not struggling or anything, but they're not first class.
He has a business that people need, so he gets money. But he's not gonna be rich.
Right. Yeah. So he's a second class citizen, and so she's traveling on the Titanic as a second class citizen and passenger. What did I say, citizen? I mean, it was like a world. Like when you think about it, they were citizens on the Titanic because it was like floating city. Yeah. So it's like stop singing. Anyway, and oh man, who played Michael Cera's character? Jose Lana. Oh my God, right? How did I forget that? Jose Lana plays oh man, what's his name? The guy who
architect?
Yeah, I know, but who's the architect's name? I forgot his name.
Oh crap!
That's what I'm saying. Does it matter? I mean, it does matter.
Architect. Yeah, what is his name? Andrews.
Yeah, the Scottish. That's so funny. He's Scottish.
He's Irish.
Was he?
He's Northern Irish.
Oh, didn't he sound Scottish a little bit? No.
Who, Andrews?
No, I'm making that up.
Yeah.
No, Murdoch isn't Scottish.
Murdoch is Scottish.
He sounded extremely Scottish.
Because Titanic was built in
Ireland, right?
Northern Ireland.
Yeah. Okay.
With Whitehall and whatever. It had one of those two names.
Right.
So places, yeah. So
yeah, we actually are like kind of like fans of like maritime disasters. So we actually do are aware of these things. If you didn't know that about us, now you know.
Yeah. I mean, spoiler alert: the ship sinks. Spoiler alert: Judy Kuhn and Chip Zien die because they play the Strausses. Strausses, you know, Edward. What's the name? Ida, and is he a Benjamin?
No, why don't I want to go? Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, and where we at?
This is on Ida Strauss.
Right, his name is Isidore
Strauss. They died. They were real people. They were actually the the founders of Macy's department store outright. You know, so
has been well.
Yeah. Everyone knows. Like, I don't know if everyone knows, but it is true that Ida decided not to go on a lifeboat so she could stay with her husband because she was that devoted and actually loved him and cared for him, and decided to die with him, basically. And he did have a place on a lifeboat, which is very rare for the guys to have a place,
even the first class guys.
Yeah. And he said no, he's not gonna let the younger guys who could get on this boat, be
take
stuck.
a place.
Yeah. So he, excuse me, he decided not to. And actually, did you know that Ida actually gave her fur to her maid?
I think I remember something.
Yeah, she actually gave her fur to her maid when she put her on a lifeboat. So,
they sound like good people.
Yeah, I do wonder how many maids and stuff
were left behind.
Oh,
so many.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was a little easier for the women.
Yeah.
Especially if they were children. The valets and stuff. They.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a man, it was over. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. I mean, isn't Guggenheim and his valet died, right? Because so. And these are people who could buy their way on board, and they was just.
And in a way, these people were so rich. Like there was some corruptness within them. When you think about like the times, like that was so like valiant of them to men
just were men back then.
No, really.
Now a guy would literally knock you over. A guy would literally knock you over to be first.
Facts.
So like
you can't. Guys won't even let you sit on the truck. I mean, I watch pregnant ladies. I mean, like ladies who look like they're on their way to the hospital, basically, like to find out how close, how faced they are, basically, and would just watch you while they sit in their chair. So like, I can't. It was a different time for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, I was like, oh man.
Yeah, but Titanic is just one of those shows. I think if it's playing around you, you should go see it.
Yeah,
it's the UK film version is on Broadway HD. I would watch it. I think there's a slime tutorial on YouTube
for the Broadway.
Yeah, it's not very clear. It's still with a potato, but still so good. I just love it. Everything flows so well. Like everything just moves. Like there's really nothing that really makes you go, I really wish they cut that, or I really wish they skipped forward. Everything.
I did wish that something slid a little better. I mean, we had the cart a little bit, but I was like,
it was too flat.
Yeah,
it was too flat.
Like I needed something on the tilt.
Yeah.
Need it. Yeah, but I get it. It's Encores now. Encores lately has been transferring their shows to Broadway, and I'm saying if it comes to Broadway, it cannot just pick up where it left off on Encores. We need sets.
Yeah,
we need pyrotechnics, water techniques.
Yeah, people were saying they want a maximum.
Yeah. We don't want a minimalist version.
The cast can stay.
Yeah.
As long as we have a maximum version.
And those costumes we have got to. Get going on those.
Yeah.
I would say one of my memorable moments is Brandy Ranowitz. So he's about this big. And oh man, was he? Who was he?
Yes, man.
No, yeah, he's Ismay. I'm talking about the tall guy. He was Hutchins? No, not Etches. That was Eddie.
Oh, the tall guy?
Yeah,
tall guy?
I think he was like Indian, I think.
Okay.
I forgot his character. Oh man. He worked he was a sailor.
Oh, did he work?
Man. Was he Fleet?
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't Fleet.
Michael Maliakel.
He was a cutie pie. He was a cutie pie. When he came out, I was like, dang, he really is tall. I didn't know.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
No, really, he was. He's also probably like 12. Oh, he was light taller.
He was light
Thank
taller.
you. Okay.
Oh, that guy. You guys should read more about Light Taller. He was a very special person.
He was a sailor, Joy.
He was a sailor.
No, but so we said they were on book, right? So they had their books, and Eddie comes out with his book, and I think Light Taller, he brings out the stand so they can put the books on, and they can have their talk on the bridge or whatever. And Brandon Uranowitz comes out. He's Ismay, who's the owner of the ship, right? He just busts into the bridge or whatever. And because Light Taller was singing, I think previously before that, or talking, whatever he was doing, the stand was up for his height, and Brandon Uranowitz is this big, and he was, and he just pushes it down so that he could use it as his height, and that was just so funny to me. Oh man! Oh my god! And props to Lily Cooper. I mean, she had her baby kind of fresh. Yeah. I don't. Can he see color yet? I'm not sure. He's very new, and she was not even originally in the cast. Yeah. She was I think she was probably the last person. She was just added right before rehearsals, basically, and she was in rehearsals holding that baby with his little headphones on, and I was like, wow. And then she came out because we staged it, and she was signing stuff, and I was just like, wow. Wow. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I couldn't. But, thanks, Lily, for doing that. She also, because it was a bit chaotic. Now, mind you, we went on a Tuesday. Yeah, I was very surprised by how chaotic that stage show was. It actually kind of makes me not want to stage show anymore. It kind of really upset me. It was packed. There was kind of no precision in order or the precision. Yeah, I don't mind it being a lot of people, but I need precision in order. Order and precision. Precision. Yeah, and we ended up getting chopped off and blocked off by these people. Anyway, we don't have to go into it, but basically Lily was signing, and it was kind of impossible for her to get to everybody because of these particular people. Yeah, and I only think she saw me because she's tall. Yeah. And I just I raised the window card up, and she was like, "You want me to sign that?" And I was like, "Thanks." And then she did it for me, and I was like, "Wow, a real one." So Lily Cooper, you're a real one for that one. We love you. We do. Yeah, I don't know what security was doing. They're usually quite a bit better. Yeah, they were literally just talking on the stairs. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, Drew Gelling came out, and he was not able to get to us, and that hurt my soul a little bit, even though I know that we have his signature a few times. I mean, I was just like, man, that's Al Palmada. He just couldn't. It just wasn't. It was blocked, and I was like, what? I did get to talk to Emily Kawachu though. She did. Yeah, she did. I kind of had to stop her to talk to her. Yeah. She seemed appreciative. Yeah. She seemed to not mind it. Yeah. You got to read the room though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. It was such a good time. I don't even know what we're gonna see next. I was really wanting to go back and see it one more again. Probably from the cheap seats, but we couldn't even do that. And yeah. I don't know if I care for what's playing next year. No, I think Ragtime is the Ragtime, right. But I don't think it's the gala. It's the gala one. So yeah, I feel like that might be the only thing we see is the Ragtime one. I've always wanted to see Ragtime. Another one where the music is just yeah. Oh, they're gonna have them books. Yeah, the skies were blue and hazy. Oh, we got merch too, right? Rarely. Funny story about the merch though.
This is our window card. It's partially signed.
I know we got a few signatures, not so much. As you said, the stage door was not working in our favor.
Yeah, I'll never be like one of those people that's gonna break my neck at the stage.
Oh yeah, we just left.
No, not worth it.
We were like, once we saw how it was going, we were like, yeah,
no, not worth it.
We just went home.
Yeah.
We got a T-shirt, which we haven't gotten a T-shirt in a long time.
I say that as I'm wearing my Oliver shirt, but that was like last year.
Yeah, that was the June show last year.
Yeah. And then
is it? Why I look different?
It's just open. And then we got.
What do you think I'm gonna pull out next?
The magnet.
It looks like the shirt.
And the playbill.
And
this is the best merch ever.
Luggage tag. What?
We got the last 2 luggage tags.
Really? The one, and then we got the one that the sample, like the one that they showed, the advertising one. I was like, when Joy asked for 2 and he took it off of that mug, I was like, what? And
I didn't even realize.
And he was like, you got the last 2. And we were like, whoops. Sorry to anybody. I think I'm just going to put it on like my work bag. I feel like, I guess I could use, I don't think I fancy it for like my suitcases or anything.
No.
I don't. I should get ones that are like engraved with my information on it. I think. Yeah, that's what I use. But this is just cute, just to be like, I'm a theater girly. If
Titanic ever transferred to Broadway, I think it would be cool for them to have a luggage, like a.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Wouldn't it be cool?
I'd buy it.
Like a nice little leather fold,
like a trunk,
a little something, like not too big, just like
right, yeah,
like a overnight bag, travel like trunk kind of.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Or sewing kits. So you could be a sewing girl like one of the capes.
Oh, yes, engrave the Titanic on it.
And they should have maps of Maryland and Albuquerque. Oh my god! Wow, this is long. We really enjoyed it. Didn't you tell? Did we
just
miss anything?
Talking just about Titanic in general. We kind of went off topic.
We did. Yeah, we had a good time. I'm hoping for a transfer. I know Once Upon a Mattress is transferring. I don't know what the quota is for transferring.
Yeah, right.
For encore season, like maybe they do once.
Maybe
one show.
I don't know if a lot of the houses are full already,
right?
Or not. Limited.
Because we're gonna need a big house. Because we're gonna need a ship.
Yeah.
The iceberg. How they did the iceberg? That was kind of cool, I guess. That like big white, just like I was like, oh no. I kind of wish we were more sensitive for it to see it dead on like they were. Yeah. But
I would love for the bow of the ship to come out into the audience.
Oh, that would be so lovely. Kind of, sort of like when they're on the bridge, like when the captain and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be so nice.
Kind of like what they did in like Anything Goes. How they kind of came forward a little bit. But also give us the ship moving like how they did in King Kong.
Oh my god, that was the...
So yeah.
You had to be there.
More on that another time.
Sorry. You did the actual right one this time and I messed it up.
Bye.
Bye.